Thank you very much for your time here, and since we still have 2 minutes to go for our annual general meeting, I would like to present you our newest company image movie. So let's have a look.
He was asking because PowerPoint, yeah?
Company number 10, and we are here with our excellent team members here to present you how and why we can be beyond extraordinary excellent. So our mission is to acquire 1/3 of the PC consumer market in EU by providing the high-end product to the customers. And for our business, as a PC manufacturer, we have our production plant in EU, and we also have very sustainable cheap suppliers through our partners, our reliable partners of company 2, Yapala. And by doing continuous investment for our R&D, we can provide the market with cutting-edge technology products. So we established our own sales office in EU, also in order to enhance our presence in emerging market. We also sell through the local agent in Brazil. So now I would like to hand it to Timo, our COO. He will present you how we perform.
Thank you. And we put some key performance goals to measure our success in development of our business strategy. First, we're retaining earnings, and we overperformed our initial target, bringing to about 10 million Swiss francs in retained earnings. And we were able to do it using almost no supply credit, so this target was also delivered. Last but not least is market share of our PC in sales in EU. We were not able to deliver it, and we have a good explanation for that because market size in Intopia world is a function of number of companies marketing on that, and you know that in accordance with our Intopia world rules, it's easy to start market immediately, but it's difficult to adjust your production to the size of the market immediately. So we haven't delivered this target, but if you will look on the black curve, this is our consumer sales. It was growing almost all the time and still have this tendency. But achieving this great success, we still have some room for improvement. For example, we were sticking to our B2C strategy instead of doing in parallel B2B and B2C. Doing this B2C, we have limited volume, which was resulted in lower economies of scale. Our Brazil strategy was actually consistent with what we offered to you. We were not putting your capital into this risky market, which was resulted in shutting down of this market starting from Q7 with this import ban. We were also paying higher agent costs to sell our products. We probably were too early with launching our wire-free generation. Market was not ready to accept it, and we were not able to utilize it fully. and our R&D was mostly self-financed because we were not able to find the R&D partner equally interested in innovation as we are. I'm handing over to our CEO, Jan.
Thank you, Timur. Okay, so but we succeeded on our objective in a few ways. So firstly, we had an excellent management information system. Whoever heard me moaning about it's exploding, etc., it was part of my negotiation style with you to get a lower price. So that was a very important justification or clarification. Secondly, we focused on the B2C market in order to yield the higher margins available there. Some of you wholesalers tried to give me ridiculous prices, so so far we were quite happy with the high margin B2C market. Thirdly, we always said we will keep it simple. We have an established agreement with the supplier from day one onwards, perfect cooperation, very happy with that. We also always said we stay out of the US market because we didn't want to have three currencies, we didn't want to have all these back and forth sendings and inventory management throughout all the various regions, so we stuck to that and it worked well. We had, I mentioned that, our partnership with Yapala Innotech, the technology leader, so the perfect fit to our ambition to be the leader in PC technology. Therefore, the leader in PC technology and the leader in chip technology jointly focusing on R&D independently at some stage. Very successful, but very capital intensive. And you will see that obviously in the retained earnings if you compare us with the peer group, of course. But it benefited us because we are the technology leader. Innovation, we received 7 patents all together. We continuously invested in process improvement, which yielded us on our 2 PC plants on optimal plant capacity. So compensation of some of the disadvantages of having not the economies of scale and utilizing the unit cost we wanted to. Outlook, where do we go from here? We had the ambition to not play the volume game. We wanted to be sustainable, and we wanted not to be very sensitive to any global economic crises which we foresee. Therefore, we stuck to our strategy, which we delivered on day one. We told you in our business plans we go for the B2C market. We delivered that. We focus on EU. We delivered that. We have a captive sales channel there, which is working very well. We never had any debt. We never had any bank loans. So we are very solid. We have very solid financials. You can obviously see that in our consolidated number sheet, which we distributed prior to this meeting. So we don't bore you with too many charts or numbers right now in this presentation. We leverage robotics as well as continuous investment into R&D. So we really believe that Alpha BBIC has a great way of reducing our manufacturing costs there. And also we continuously invested into process improvement. We have a strong brand in the EU, and we continue to advertise heavily to keep this brand alive. We are the technology leader, and we want to deliver the top line products. And this is what B is standing for. Right now, we are ready to deliver anywhere in Europe 50,000 right away. We have stocked the top line. We don't have any items left out, Y1, Y2, who cares? We have a guaranteed supplier who is ready and blocked a capacity, long-term, permanent, 30,000 top line up to X6. There, done. Okay, so we can easily go from here. Now, I hear some voices of you saying, well, retained earnings of 10 million is not good. I say, well, you gave us 20. Today I stand here and this team managed 10 million. It's not that bad in 8 quarters. So, but if you want to play the growth game, we have 3 options for you. It could be either one or all combined. It's your decision, you're the shareholders. You tell us which direction you want to go from here. 1, we move to the B2B market. Yes, it's volumes, there are volumes, but we have the cash, we have the capital, we could expand and we produce in more plants with our supplies in Yapala and move into the volume game. We can do that, it requires some investment. This is the reason why we have not distributed any dividends up to this point, because we keep the money in-house and let you decide where you want to take the company. Secondly, Timo explained it, we had a very successful agent business in Brazil until the Brazilian government in the fast-moving world of Intopia decided to shut down the imports. Therefore, we could use our cash we have sitting on mountains of reals right now to invest that into own plants in Brazil together, or and sell it locally. It's a much higher margin. There are a few very strong local competitors, but I think we could do it. It's not new to us. We have been there before the import stopped. And thirdly, we have discussed already with our friends in Yapala, and some of you might have attended the shareholder meeting of Yapala earlier. We have discussed and agreed that if we both join forces, we could expand our partnership into the US. It's your decision. Let me reiterate the main points. You gave us 20 million Swiss francs. Today I stand here and I can present this team to you who delivered 10 million back to you in retained earnings. Yes, we have not delivered any dividends up to this point because you have now the decision to further steer the direction of the company. We present you a sustainable, solid, properly financed enterprise and franchise, and we have all the options available right now where to bring the company in the future. Thank you very much. Any questions?
Yeah, question is, in your opinion, of the 3 options